Welcome back to the Buds in the Box podcast. The Leafs win 3-0 against the Nashville Predators. What a game it was. And the Leafs move up to top 3 in the league. They're officially third place in the league. And this game, unbelievable. I mean, from the first period to the third period, the Leafs played unbelievable defense. And this is how the Leafs should be playing. Last year, it was just offense, offense, offense. Hope the other team doesn't score more goals than you. But this year, it's something different. I know we say that every year, but whatever. And before the game, they changed up the lines. They had Matthews and Marner reunited, and for some reason, Richie on the first line with them, which I kind of found weird. But they also put Tavares, Nylander, and Kerfoot, which I've been preaching about since the very start of the season. I have my sticky notes up, and I have Kerfoot with Nylander because they just work so well together. And even though they didn't get a goal tonight, it's whatever. I had a few stats that I wanted to just mention before the game. I'll mention the Jack Campbell stats before we end it. But this is the Leafs' 9th win in their past 10 games. So they're on fire right now. And to think they've only won like 11 or 12 games. So that's pretty good. And then, yeah, that's basically it for pregame. The bottom 6 mostly stayed the same, except Bunting was on the 4th line, but they just kept rolling the lines out here. And then first period, Matthews with a power play goal assisted by Nylander and Riley. Jude, I know you wanted to talk about that goal.
Yeah, I mean, that's just textbook Leafs power play. Well, this year at least, not like last year. But yeah, just a great pass over to Matthews. You think that's a shot, like with an elite goaltender like Saros, who was being praised by Matthews in the intermission. But yeah, Matthews obviously an elite goaltender is matched by an elite sharpshooter, one of the best shooters in the world in that position, and in his wheelhouse right there. That's 9 times out of 10 that's going in the back of the net, and yeah, he made it count. So it was just pretty filthy, and just overall regular Leafs power play doing well. But yeah,
the Leafs power play has been on a roll. I don't know the exact stat, but they started off slow and now they're just killing it on the power play. I did find it kind of ironic that they reunited Matthews and Marner for the first time in a while, and Nylander gets the assist to Matthews' goal on the power play. So what was that laugh?
It was just hilarious, bro.
Okay. Moving on. Actually, I did want to say a few more things before we go into the rest. Make sure you guys check out our sponsor down below. Use code BUDS20 at manscaped.com and thepeoplescup.ca. And there was one more thing I wanted to mention, but now I forget. So it's whatever. As Jude drinks his People's Cup. Yeah, I think yes, I remember now. Okay. So Matthews did score again, what they thought he scored again. But it was like on the line and he didn't really celebrate. They reviewed it and it was just no goal. But it was
that in the
like,
second period?
Yeah, I think so. That would have been cool if he got another goal because, obviously he had I wouldn't say slow start, but he was coming back from an injury and at least didn't do so hot in the first few games of the season. So nice to see him staying consistent with those goals. Third period, go ahead.
I mean, Matthews was all over the ice. Like, he was everywhere. In the first period, I don't know if you caught it, but that 2-on-1 Matthews and Marner was just like that was one of the nicest saves I've ever seen Saros make. A, B, that's textbook from both of those. A great pass and a great shot, just matched by, but like what I said, an elite goaltender. Just because I'm talking out of my bias to Saros, obviously, but that was just an amazing save. Like, who would have thought that Matthews and Marner, aside from Carey Price last year, would be stopped on a 2-on-1 like that, right? Everything goes perfect for the Leafs in that situation, and Matthews just all over the ice. I think he was definitely a threat tonight, 100%. And if Saros came out a little flat, or because he did have to do a lot tonight, if he came out a little flat, I think the Leafs would have definitely capitalized on 5 or more against the Preds. And yeah, I don't know if you caught, but yeah, Saros, Matthews, acknowledging that save giving him
Oh
a
yeah.
little fist pump. Yeah, that
Yeah, I
was
saw
sick to
that.
see.
Yeah, it was kind of a little awkward because Matthews kind of
Yeah.
just skated by him and just talked, and then
And then
Saros like,
Stars went to give him a high five. Yeah.
yeah, I found that a bit funny, but
Yeah.
yeah, the second period there was no goals. Jack Campbell again, he had 8 shots every period. That's
Hmm.
kind of a funky stat. So yeah,
Monkey.
third period, one of my favorite players. This is probably my favorite line. Kerfoot was playing just because there was in a change, but I think it was Kasha, Kampf, and Engvall on that line tonight, and they were playing unbelievable. Like I heard I don't know who was commentating tonight. Maybe Craig, I don't know, whatever. He was saying that it was Sheldon Keefe's shutdown line. Like if he's ever in a panic or things are not going their way, he puts that line back
It was
out.
Ray Ferraro, the second guy.
Okay. Okay.
But
Yeah.
the guy is the Team Canada guy, so I don't know.
Right. Gord Miller.
What?
Is it Gord Miller?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Gordon Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Gord Miller. I don't know if it was Gord Miller or Ray Ferraro. Doesn't matter. He said facts though.
They're my favorite announcers, no doubt.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. And he said, it's their shutdown line. And they proved it tonight. They scored that third period clinching goal. The what's the word I'm looking for? The dagger. There we go. The dagger goal, 16 minutes in. It was a great play by Kasha. Kasha is really coming into his own. And I wasn't sure about that because Kasha is a goal scorer. He played really well for Anaheim when he was healthy and he scored goals. And then I wasn't sure about putting him with Kampf because Kampf is obviously a defensive forward. But they've been working really well together defensively and offensively. Kasha just kept going at Ekholm, finally got that puck, spun around, passed it to Kampf in front, and he shot 5-hole. And that basically sealed the game right there. Nashville had a few chances, but ultimately Marner got the empty netter assisted by Matthews and Kampf. So Kampf 2 points, Matthews 2 points. And I think Marner really needs that goal for confidence. He has 2 empty netters this year, which is pretty funny. But yeah, great play.
Well,
what?
technically empty netters, right? Or are you talking about the Grice goal?
Oh, right. That wasn't an actual empty netter. Yeah.
It's on the verge.
Yeah. Great play by Marner though, nonetheless. He like dangled 3 people and was just drifting in the neutral zone and then just backhanded it. I was like, okay, you made that look easy. But yeah, great game overall. Jude, did you have anything else that you want to say about the game before I get into Jack Campbell's crazy stats that I found?
No, I don't know. Just two of right now my favorite goalies, just like in a standoff, which is pretty sick to see. And both of them had stellar nights, like you said with the post game with Jack, right?
Oh yeah,
that's pretty self-explanatory with Jack, or not self-explanatory, but the word I'm looking for. That's just standard Jack. So I mean, you'd expect that, and a goalie like Saros, you're not going to see him shut down Matthews on it. You're not going to see a lot of goalies shut down Matthews like that a couple of times and then get praised, right? So I've never seen Matthews look. I think I saw him spit on Carey Price or something like that. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, it's super sick to see that. I think Saros is a top contending goalie this year for sure, and including because the team he's on, right? He faced over 30 shots tonight, and contended with one of the best offensive teams in the league. You can say that with confidence.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hats off to Saros. He played amazing tonight, just like Jack said in the post-game interview. But now on to the real star, Jack Campbell. What a night for him. This is his 3rd shutout of the season, and he's only had 7 career shutouts playing 100 games, and he already has 3 within like 11 or 12 games, which is mind-blowing. Just shows how much he's improved and what a steal that trade was. Because did we get Kyle Clifford in that trade?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, now we have him back. So also another thing, we traded for Kyle Clifford, which is interesting.
We picked him up off waivers.
No, I'm pretty sure it was for future considerations.
No, he cleared waivers today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, for the Leafs though. He's going to the AHL.
What?
Yeah, so the Leafs traded for future
Oh,
considerations.
are you talking about like in the Campbell trade?
No, I'm talking about today.
Oh, so like he went to St. Louis for future considerations. He cleared waivers today, and we got him back.
No, he went to St. Louis, I think, in free agency. or
Yeah, and he
something.
cleared waivers today.
Yeah, because he cleared our waivers.
No, he cleared St. Louis's.
Really?
Yeah.
I swear I saw something for future considerations.
No, here. I'll keep talking, but
Okay.
I'm like pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll get to the bottom of this. I'll say the Jack Campbell stats. So tonight was Jack Campbell's 100th career start, and he had a 24 save shutout. So obviously, a great way to cap off your 100th career game in the NHL. It honestly couldn't have gone better. And I found this one stat with the Toronto Maple Leafs. In the past 3 seasons, he is 29, 8, and 4. So he wins like 3 more games than he loses, which is an unbelievable stat. I mean, for a goalie, that's incredible to stay consistent for that long. And yeah, that's about it. That's all the stats I had for Jack Campbell. He played amazing tonight. Although one thing I did want to say, okay, you can go ahead.
Okay. Kyle Clifford clears waivers, right?
Okay.
Okay. And then, so this is, and then trade alert. Leafs. How does this make sense?
Oh, okay.
How does that make sense?
I'm pretty sure he was cleared to waivers to go to the AHL, and they traded the whatever the St. Louis the Rampage, I think. Is it
San Antonio? Yeah.
Yeah, the Rampage traded him to the Marlies because I know he's in the AHL right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm.
I saw him clear waivers, and I thought we just took him off waivers.
Yeah. No. It was. I know it was for future considerations today.
Nice.
Anyway, I just wanted to say before we wrap this up, the Nashville Predators had a lot of chances, and they hit a few posts. So, I mean, we got a little bit lucky tonight, but the Leafs completely dominated that game, and that's the way they're supposed to play hockey. And if they play this way all the time, they won't lose very often, and we'll be toted to go past the first round this year. So, what are you counting?
You got to be good to be lucky and lucky to be good, right? Is that not it?
I don't know.
That makes sense. It's something like that, but that makes sense.
Yeah,
that's exactly what Jack is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we'll leave on that note. Jack Campbell, what a guy! What a hockey player! What a goalie!
What a man!
So this has been the Buds in the Box, the Jack Campbell jersey. This has been the Buds in the Box. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and leave a comment of your thoughts on the game. We do appreciate you guys listening on YouTube or Spotify, and that'll be all. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.